get our board and move the stuff out of the way. And I will show you what we're going to do is I'm going to start on, of course, each board, as you all know, starts out row 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm starting on row 2, and I don't know either, G-Nan, it's weird. So, and I'm also just going to use every other hole on row 2. Then we'll be going in, and I'll be using the shared holes on, I believe, row 4. So not the paired holes, but the holes with the wider gap. We'll be using that. So altogether, I'm going to be using 12 pieces of mesh that are cut at 24 inches. So there's that. So move this. And we'll go ahead and grab a zip tie and preload the board. So again, like I said, we're just using every other hole. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide this puppy in here. Now she gives you the Chanel stems, pipe cleaners, whatever you want to call them, to use. I myself, I like the zip ties. So that's why I'm going to use those. I'm not a pipe cleaner person. I think the zip ties gets it in there, gets it better. So y'all can use the pipe cleaners, but for me, I'm just going to use the zip ties. So, all right. So I'm going to bring it down so I can show you how I done the mesh for this. So, all right. Again, I cut it 24 inches. So let me grab a thing here. And I'm going to do curl up, curl side up. I'll put my thing there to weight it down. So we're going to, thank you, Tina. I don't understand. It shows Facebook up on the restream thing, but I've not got anybody and it's not showing. But thank you. Okay, so I'm going to do the woodland ruffle for this. So just take your edge and I try to curl it as tight as I can in there. Then I'll roll it about 3 or 4 times. Use a clothespin, a clip, whatever you got that's handy. And I just turn it around, do the same to the other side. And curl it 3 or 4 times. And then just take it. And it's a good thing. You can use your lines as a guide to like go right up the middle. That way you don't go. So I'm just going to scrunch it right up the middle. Yeah, I kept trying to find it, so I don't know. I don't know what I just went in. The only thing I changed was my camera for my Logitech, so I don't know. I'll have to, I guess, figure it out later. Or see if Laurie might know why. I asked in my group, but nobody's got back to me. Of course, I know in the Can-Am group, there's a first timer going live in there, so they're probably all there supporting her, which I'm glad of. So y'all be seeing some more faces doing unique in the Creek boards, hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. So there's your woodland ruffle. Now you can either do where the curls are this side up, or you can put the curls side down. It's up to you. So whichever you want. I don't, so there it is. But I'm going to use curl side up. And the reason I've done that, I put a little 4-inch zip tie around the middle, is to hold that in place. Because when I go to put it on my board, when I bring it around to the V and I go to put it on the board, where my hands are so small, it's hard for me to keep a tight grip on this. And usually the middle will shoot right out on me. So that's why I take like one of the smaller zip ties and put it in there. You can use a Chanel stem, pipe cleaner, whatever you call it, and put it on there to hold it for you if you want. I just do because, like I said, my hands are kind of tiny, and so that's why I do it, to keep it in place. Okay, so again, we're going to take this and I'm just going to bring it up into a V shape, okay? And then I'm going to bring it over here and we're going to put it right down on the board and make yourself like a little nub, as Laurie and M calls it, to put through on the zip tie. And most people can do the mesh and the ribbon at the same time, but like I said, my hands are small, so it's a little harder for me to do everything at once, especially when you've got like this big of a nub to put in on the board. So there that is. It's so pretty. I love it. I love the woodland ruffle with on doing like the large board and stuff. I even like it on the oval. I think it's pretty. So so there's that. So then, like I said, move that out of the way. You do get this ribbon in the kit, and you get this ribbon in the kit, but I'm not using this ribbon. As I said, I wanted to bring out like the green on his hat and on his little shoes and stuff. So I have my own ribbon, and so I'm gonna add it instead. So I cut the ribbon at 14 inches long and then I dovetailed him. So there is that one. And then I used this one that's got like little pom-poms on the edges, which I thought would be really cute for the little pom-poms on his elf hat. So there's that one. And then the 5/8 glitter. So it's like the attachments are amazing. And for what you pay for Unique in the Creek, the kit, like it's a great deal, y'all. Like it really is. And it is available on Unique in the Creek. So great, awesome price for the kits on there. Especially like I said, this one, because the elf attachments, I know they're up there like $25 or so, depending on where you get them. So what you pay for the kit, you are definitely getting your money's worth, y'all, for sure. Okay, so then I just do like Laurie. I just she calls it stepping. I kind of call it stacking, but I see what she calls it as stepping. So I just take my bigger ribbon and then my smaller ribbon, because I want it to go on the inner part of my ribbon tails. And then I'm just going to lay the smaller ribbon on top of that. And then just fold them so you can get the middle. Unfold. And then just scrunch right up the middle. So bring it around to form your V. And that's when you can see, I'll bring it up a little closer, whether they're even or not. If you didn't get it even or not by folding, then all you have to do is adjust the bottom of this. Like move one up closer, or one up, or this side up, and to get your V to where they're even. So we'll bring that around, and then I'm just going to use a rubber band, if I can get to them. And I'll just use these clear little rubber bands. That's also available on Unique in the Creek. So get it, and I'm just gonna wrap it around, make a little nub for that. And then there we have our ribbon tails. All right, then just kind of mess with them and get them shaped a little bit. Then we're going to bring our board back around and we're going to take a zip tie, go right over the one you just put in for your mesh. And we're just going to go right, well, maybe not. I don't want to slide through. And of course, mesh is going to grab all the ribbon. Aha. So I couldn't get it to go through on the back side, so we'll just go through the front side. The head of the zip tie I couldn't get through there. So I'll just go through this way. And I'm going to go ahead and close it. Don't close it all the way, just enough to where you hear that first little zip. All right, and then we're going to bring it in. Just tighten it down. All right. And just plate the ribbons. Get them placed how you want. All right. So there's that. Then we're going to continue on. Like I said, we're going to do every other. So I'm going to go ahead and put a zip tie through on the back for my next set of holes on row, what is it, 2. I already had some of these made up, and I'll go through and do one every now and then, but I didn't want y'all to have to sit here and watch me do the same thing over and over again, but I will periodically make the ruffles. So no, it's the large board. It's on the large board. All right. And again, we just fold it up into a V shape, our woodland ruffle. The mesh is cut at 25 inches. So, or 24, whichever you prefer. I done 24 because that's how big my mat is. But again, like I said, you can cut it 25 or however big you want your ruffles, really. Laurie and them included the measuring tape. That way, if you don't have a cutting mat or whatever, you can use the measuring tape. So, there it is. All right. So, got that in there. Gonna cut that off. Grab another zip tie to put our ribbons in. That overlap in there. We'll do that. Spec. Sorry, the cat is trying to egg on my other cat into Teflon with him there. Oh, good grief. All right, find the holes, Keri. All right, and again, just gonna put it in there, zip it once or twice on the clicks. And then, like I said, just grab a ribbon. I already made some up in advance. That way you're all not sitting here watching me cut ribbon and cut mesh constantly. We're just going to slide that in there. Zip it right on up. And then just take your ribbon. Adjust it however you want. You'll probably end up having to fix it several times throughout the process. So. I know I do anyway. I'm very OCD. Those of you that don't know me. So, all right. Grab another one. And grab a zip tie. And again, we're going every other hole. And of course, put it in backwards. Make sure the flat head of your zip tie is facing the other end, or else it won't zip tie, y'all. So, all right, we're just getting our woodland ruffle, bringing it up into a V. Get your little ruffle, and we're gonna take it, put it down on the board, and tie it down. So again, for all the ribbon and all the mesh, 12 pieces total. So for each ribbon that you use, it will be 12 each. Also the same with the mesh, because on here you'll be doing 8, and then on row 4 we'll just be using 4. So that'll be 12 total, y'all. So who hasn't ever seen me before creating for Unique in a Creek? I know this is my first time doing YouTube, and I'm Keri-Marie from Mountain Gal Creation. So let me know who's new at watching me. Thank you, Margie. And again, our woodland ruffle, cut it 24 inches. And then I just zip tie it in the middle, because like I said, when I go to make that V and go to put it in the board, the middle always wants to shoot out on me. So I just zip tie the inner side. You can use a pipe cleaner, whatever you're more comfortable with. I like the zip ties, because to me they just secure everything, I think, better to the boards. That's just me. My preference, I should say. So I have had several of these, and then we'll go back and do the ribbon. Okay, so I'll go ahead. Grab a piece of mesh and show you all the woodland ruffle, so to say, how to do it. Those of you that's not really seen it being made. Okay, so again, 24 inches. Do your curl side up, and we're gonna take this and just curl it in. Do 3 or 4 rolls. Use a clothespin or whatever you have handy, clips from Unique in a Creek, or do the same to the other side. Then you're just gonna scrunch right up the middle. You can use the lines on the mesh to know you've got it right in the middle, to where it's not offset on either side. Or yes, Miss Jean Ann, this is my first time on YouTube. Laurie decided for all of us to go live, and it be live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. But for me, for some reason, it didn't want to do Facebook. So it'll just be YouTube tonight. So y'all need to feel special. So there's the woodland ruffle. And I just take it, make a V, get you a little nub, and it's pretty thick, y'all. About 1.5 inches thick or so. So that, get it strapped in here. Get it tightened down to the board. All right, and I'll go ahead and so yes, every weeknight you will get one of us designers on Laurie's team. I'm usually live every other Tuesday. Those of you that's not seen me before. So, I also have my own page, Mountain Gal Creations. I haven't done a live on there in a little while. Been having some family stuff that has come up, and plus I've been doing craft shows and stuff, so I've not been really able to go live on my own page, but that will start happening hopefully this week. I'm originally from West Virginia, and I'm now living in Vermont. So this summer I went to take my niece and nephew camping. They wanted to go camping for our vacation this year, so went down there, and then I had a family reunion, and then we let's see, what else did I go? Oh, and then I had one of my craft shows down there in West Virginia. So I've been pretty busy this past month, so I've not been live on my own page. Okay, so there is all our woodland ruffles on row 2. I'll show you again. We used every other hole on row 2. So there's that. All right, so now we're going to go and take our zip ties, go right over top of the zip tie we use for our mesh, and then we're going to put our ribbon bundles in, which I have some made up, and then I'll, like I said, I'll show you what I done with some that I haven't made. And of course, everything's going to get stuck on the mesh. These little green balls on the there we go. All right, so I'm just going right over top and zip tie, and get your ribbons. Just kind of fluff them how you want. Hopefully. All right, work with my hair. There we go. And of course, I'll keep messing. All right. And same thing with the next one. Thank you, Gail. Like I said, I wanted to bring a little bit of the green and the elf hat out. So that's what I chose. Which I love the ribbons Laurie chose for the kit, but like I said, I'm making it my own from the kit. So I did change the one ribbon out and added 2 of my own. But y'all can definitely use what's in the kit for sure. Like I said, I'm just making it my own. I don't know why, but this ribbon tail is really wanting to give me a hard time. Okay. Still waiting. There we go. All right. Oh, thank you, Gail. That was my favorite. It actually sold when I was in West Virginia. So it sold at the craft show there. Oh, awesome! I haven't been to a WVU game in a while. I miss it. I love going to the games when I can, but since I moved to Vermont, it's not been a thing, so I'm really jelly. jelly for sure. All right, so right here I'm gonna stop, show you how I've done the ribbon tails instead of just grabbing the bundle. Oh, Miss Nina, gotcha. I was wondering who it was. Thank you for telling me it was you, Nina. That'll be awesome. Yeah, I really miss going to the games. It's been a while, for sure. Okay, so again, I'm just taking the bigger ribbon. It's going to be on the bottom, and they're cut at 14 inches, and I dovetailed them. And I'm just taking this one. And for this one, I kind of take the edge and put it at the very crease, or the, I don't know, end of your dovetail there, the center. And I just lay it right on top of there. Then I'll take this one and basically do the same. I just kind of, like I said, line them up in the very bottom of the V on your dovetail. And just take them, fold them in half, open them back up, and you got that nice crease that shows you the middle. Then you just take them and scrunch them. Now, Nina, isn't this next game, isn't that Dana Holgerson? Isn't that the team he went to, or am I mistaken? I don't remember, sorry. That would be a good game. Let's see if we beat since he left the team. I can't remember. I know it was one of the Texas teams that he went to, but I don't remember. And then since I'm up here, I don't get to watch the games like I normally do. Okay. So then, like I said, just put a rubber band around it. And we're just going to slide it right on in and zip tie it down. Like I said, you can do it all together. Do your mesh and your ribbons at the same time. Just with my small hands and with as thick as the nub is for the mesh, I can't do it, y'all. So all right. So there's that. We'll cut that off. And then last one in this row. Again, we're just taking the zip tie and putting it right over top of the other one. If you use pipe cleaners, of course, the only thing you're doing, you'll put the pipe cleaner in, put your mesh in, of course, twist it up, leave it open, then add your ribbon in, twist it, then however you like to finish off your pipe cleaners. You could put like little green balls, I guess, on the end, or red or black, however you want to do it. Like I said, I'm just not a fan of the pipe cleaners myself. Nothing wrong with them. I just prefer to use zip ties when it comes to the boards. Okay, so there's our outer. All right. Cut that off since I forgot to. Like a gooba, as Laurie would say. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the ribbon in for this one. And again, we're down on row 4 on the large board, and I'm using what they call shared holes. I'm not using the paired holes. The paired holes are the holes that are close together. I'll be using the holes that are further apart. So all right. And it is a little harder to zip tie with the nub being so big using a shared hole, but you can do it. You can get it in there. It'll be all right. Just a little tougher. Okay, so it is Dana's team. Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't 100% positive. Like I said, I haven't got to watch any games or anything since being up here. I'll keep check of the score through Google, and I'm trying to get on my computer and do the radio thing, but I just haven't done it. I've been too busy. Okay, so we're gonna skip one set of the shared holes and go to the next set of shared holes and put our zip tie in. And again, this is row 4. I'm gonna go ahead and just barely zip tie that. Close it up and grab our woodland ruffle that I cut at 24 inches, and then we're just going to bring it around, make a V, and then we're just going to slide it right in here. Close that right on it. Got a little too much of the nub in, but that's hard. You ain't really gonna notice it too much, especially with the sign and everything that you're adding to this. Right. And the red and green is 1.5. It was a older Joann's ribbon, actually, that I got from a crafty stash. But I have seen something similar, if I'm not mistaken, elsewhere. So I'm telling you all, these D-stash sites are really good for finding, you know, like different ribbons and stuff, because a lot of people sell like some of the stuff that's what they call discontinued or whatever. So I do love it. And then of course the green glitter is 5/8. So, okay, let's get this one zipped in here. Then the next two, I'll show you from scratch, so to say, what we done. So, how to make the ruffle and then our ribbon tails. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add in our, but again, like I said, we're skipping one side of the shared holes, so we're gonna come over here and do this one, then skip this set and go to the next. So again, on row 2, we use every other paired holes, and then on row 4, we're using every other set of shared holes. Now the shared holes is the holes that they share with the paired, so it's kind of got a gap between it compared to the paired holes. Okay, so again, I'm just going to barely close these. That way I can add in our woodland ruffle. Okay. So here we go. 24 inches. Curl side up. And we just do a curl. I usually curl it 3, 4, 5 times. However you want. Up to you. You can do 1 or 2. Or you can use a different method altogether. Up to y'all. You can use the ruffle. What is it? Kerfluffle that Laurie calls it. I think I've seen her use that. So again, there's our woodland ruffle. You get the curls, and you can do curl side up or you can do curl side down. It all depends on the look you want. So, and again, like I said, I use a smaller 4-inch zip tie, and I just zip tie in the middle. And then I just take this and we're just gonna squeeze it together and make a V. Bring it to where you make a nub. Then just take that nub, slide it in on your zip tie. These are a little thick, so it is a little harder, like I said, to get them in when you use these shared holes. A little tougher, but you can still make it happen. All right, and we're just gonna fluff this out here on the middle. There we go. Flip it out a bit. All right. There's that. Now I'm going to grab our ribbons. And again, these two aren't in the kit. These are 2 that I'm using. These are the 2 ribbons that are available in the kit, which is perfectly fine. Like I said, I just wanted the green on my elf hat and legs to stand out a little more. So adding a little more green to do just that. I don't know. May not look right once we get done. I don't know. but we'll see what it looks like. And then just do your stack or your steps, however you want to call it. Fold, find your middle, then just pinch up the middle. Bring your ribbons around to a V, just like you do the mesh. And see, I got one side longer than the other. So again, just gonna adjust down here at the bottom. Just bring one side up that you need till you get it to where they're even. All right, get our rubber band, make you a little nub. Put your rubber band around there. And there we go. Here's our ribbon tips. So I'm going to take it and grab another zip tie. Just go over top of the ones we used for the mesh. Well, thank you, Dorothy. And we'll just take our ribbon tails and slide it right on through there. Like I said, the inner side is just a little bit tougher because of where the nub for the mesh is thicker. So, and you're using the shared holes instead of the paired holes. So that makes it just a hair tougher than normal, so to say. And just fix your tails. Like I said, I can mess with tails for days. Okay. All right, our last one, y'all. Whoop, whoop. So 24-inch. Use a woodland ruffle. Just curl it 3, 4, 5 times. Whatever you like on the curls, or whatever style you want to use for the mesh. Totally up to you. There's several different videos showing how you can make other petals or mesh designs, however you want to call it. So we got our little bow tie, and I'm just gonna zip tie the middle. All right, so then grab our board, take our bow tie, so to say, make a V. Get that, like I said, thick nub, about an inch, inch and a half thick, maybe. Kind of thick. We're gonna slide it in here. Just zip tie it on down. And don't forget to spread your mesh a little bit. All right. Add the zip tie for our ribbon. And again, you're just going right over top of the other one. Or if you're using the pipe cleaners, you done twisted the pipe cleaners to hold down your mesh. So now you're just gonna, once you get your ribbon tails in, just put it on there and twist again. And then you can either cut off the ends of your pipe cleaners or decorate the ends, however you like doing it. They always look like little woolly caterpillars to me, people that leave them, that like curl them or leave them in their wreaths. I don't know. I never liked the look. That's just me though. My preference. Okay, fold it. That way you have your center and just scrunch it up. Bring it around to a V. You can just kind of lay it flat, see whether they're even or not. If not, again, just adjust down at the bottom. Then I just pinch it to make your little nub. Get one of your rubber bands. Band it. Give it that slight little curl. All right. And we're just gonna slide it right under this zip tie. Tie it down. Cut off your piece. There we go. Flipping our ribbons again here. Trying to get some of these separated a little more. All right, I ain't gonna worry too much because again, our sign and stuff will kind of cover it up anyway. Okay, and I forgot to tell y'all, here's a sign. I already attached the cable mount to it because it takes a while for it to set up. So I always take the sticky pad off the cable mount, and then I just use E6000 and here's the E6000. Make sure you use clear. Don't use the black or white, or use clear. I have bad luck with the color. And then I'll just use the Gorilla brand super glue. I'll just add some super glue and then a little bit of E6000. That way the super glue kind of adheres it pretty quick. And then the E6000 is for a long-term setup. So and here's our, I guess I could turn around, Santa stop here. So I am going to use a pipe cleaner for this to attach down in here. I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I was thinking I might have to put 2 more ruffles inside there, but I don't think so. I think our sign, and then with our little attachments and the hat and everything, it's gonna cover it up. Sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera, y'all. Okay, so again, we'll get this. And what did I do with the pipe cleaners? Okay, there we go. I'll just kind of put them down out of the way. So get our pipe cleaner, put it through, give it a twist or two, and then I'm just going to use the 2 center holes to put it down through. So get it in here, get it lined up. All right, I'm going to flip it over, and then just take them and pull till you feel that resistance. Okay, don't like super pull it, because then it's gonna like when you really pull it, your sign's gonna cave. I don't know if y'all can see that. There, you can. Your sign will cave too much, so, and then it'll smash your ribbons and your mesh. So when you do this, just pull on it till you feel that resistance against the mesh. All right, then just take it, twist it, and just put your ends back through the same hole. That way they're not sticking out. Hopefully I can get them. There we go. All right, and then there's our sign. Ooh, I might have bent the sign when I was showing you all that. Might have to fix that. I think I bent it a little bit. Okay. Not meaning to. Just showing y'all. Breathe that I got it too tight. No, ain't too tight. I think I just bent the sign showing y'all not to pull too tight. Way to go, Keri. Okay, I can fix it later though. Alright, so there's our sign. Alright, then here comes our little elf head. Or hat. Alright, it comes with these wires. I've mainly used pipe cleaners, but I know the wires you can use as well. So let's see how the wire goes. Again, you can just take the wire out if you're more comfortable using pipe cleaners. But I am gonna twist that once or twice a little closer down there to the hat itself. I know I've seen Laurie take the wire out and use pipe cleaners, but I'm gonna go ahead and try and use the wire myself to save on time, number one. And I doubt we'll even use this one up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. Because since we have the sign, otherwise I'd have put that down a little bit further. But we got the sign, so I'm going to go ahead and take this top one out. I'll be needing it, so let's go ahead and pull it out of there. Because this has a wire in it, it'll keep it curled and stay where it needs to. So, all right, so I'm going to grab my board. Yeah. And on the back, I marked where I wanted the hat pieces to go. So hopefully that is still the same spot that I need to use to actually put the hat on. So let's see if this works. See if I can get it down in here. Oh, got one side. Oh. I think this will be easy. The wire is stiffer than a pipe cleaner. There we go. There's one side. All right, come on. Jeez Louise, get in there. All right. Fix our ribbons back. Bring him. All right, I'm gonna give it just a real quick twist so that it don't come out that way, and go ahead and do the other side. No, Mary, for some reason it wouldn't do Facebook. I don't know why. This is my first time using Restream myself. So I don't know what happened. I'll have to try and figure it out after the live why it didn't work. I mean, it's showing me on my computer that I'm supposed to be live. It says I'm live in there, but I'm not. So I don't know what happened, Miss Mary. So I'm just live on YouTube. All right. Hopefully I can get it figured out, and I'll take a quick screenshot of my computer. That way I can show Miss Laurie, so hopefully they can help me figure out why it didn't go live on Facebook. Because I was hoping to try and find it so I could post it to my own Facebook page, Mountain Gal Creations, but okay. Alright. I think I got him how I want him, so we're going to go ahead and turn this over. And the same thing with the sign, y'all. Just pull until you feel that resistance. Okay? And then I'm using a wire, and you can do the same thing like you do pipe cleaners. Just take the end, because this wire is coated with a real nice plastic coating. So you can take it and just push it right back through to the other side of the board like you would your pipe cleaners. Okay? So get that shoved down in there. I'm going to go back over here and pull a little more on this one. The wire is a little tougher to work with. I'm going to go ahead and cut a little bit of this side off instead of trying to feed all that through there. Okay. I know. Whew. That Wraith is wanting to pick up all the little fuzzies everywhere. Alright. So there's that. So now, let's get our little legs on there. I'll sit back down again and grab our leg. Alright. And I marked on the back of my board. So, I don't know whether to put it in like that. I should go, yeah. We'll go in over the top here. Not really sure what it'll look like. I hope they don't look like they're super long. I didn't think of that when I was doing this. So, and again, I just want to stick his legs in here. Look and see how it's. All right, I think actually well, I'll keep it there. If they look too long at the get done here, I'll move up to row 3 to actually put them in. So, all right. Afraid I'll see the end because I haven't done my mesh, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe not. Just have to see. Trial and error, guys. Trial and error. All right, I don't want to cut those off until or push back through until I know for sure that's how I want them. Right. Again. Show you on the back where I marked. On the back of the board, I should have showed you beforehand, but wasn't thinking. Because I went ahead and marked my board where I wanted the legs and the hat to go. All right, come on. Get down in there. Pretty please. There we go. All right. Pulling down in there. I don't know if I'm gonna like that or not, actually. No, I'll put it on there the opposite way. I want it the other way. Dang on it. Need to reverse it. Sorry. Take it back out real quick. I didn't want his feet going in the same direction. I want one foot one way and the other foot the other. And I want you coming back through. There we go. I'm paying attention. All right, here we go. Chewy. All right, one side in. The other side in. Get him pulled down in here. All right, and twist, because like I said, I don't know if that's how I want to do the legs or not. Hey, y'all. Can't believe I might have to tighten up on the hat, but let me flip it over and show you what I was talking about where I marked the board. So at the top, you have your row 2 where it says row 2 actually on the board. I went on the opposite sides to do the hat. Same thing down here on the bottom. I went directly down and done the same thing with the legs on either side. So bring him around here. Like I said, I don't know about the legs. I'll keep him that way or have to hang him up and look at him for a bit. That's what I normally do. Hang him up, look at him. If I need fixed, and fix it. May have to go a different route on fixing the legs. I might have to go up another set of holes if I think the legs are too long or whatever. So all right, so move my chair out of the way and I will bring you all up. So hey guys, I'm Keri-Marie from Mountain Gal Creations. And also I didn't add a hanger back here, so let me do that right real quick so I can hold it up and y'all can see it a little better. I'm not having to hold the board funky for y'all to see the end result, so to say. Okay, so here we go, y'all. All right, I'll have to adjust the legs a little bit, I think. I don't know. Like I said, I'll have to hang him up to see if they're too long or whatever. If they do, I'll have to go up a row of holes. I'm just not sure yet. Or I might even cross them or do something. I don't know. Till I hang it up and look at it, see what it looks like. But here is the elf kit. Like I said, I added ribbons to it. And I just took away one of the ribbons from the kit. But the kit is available on uniqueinthecreek.com. And like I said, it is a good price for everything you get, because I do know their elf attachments, they're like regular 25 to 30 bucks, just depending on where you find them. So the price you pay for the kit is definitely worth it, y'all. For sure. So, all right. I will let you lovely ladies and gents, if we have any, go. I appreciate you all joining me, and sorry about the first little live where I was like, I was trying to find myself on Facebook, which the live for some reason didn't go live on Facebook, but I appreciate all you YouTubers watching me and staying with me, and thank you guys, appreciate it. So again, every weeknight, one of us designers will be live on YouTube and Facebook. You can catch us there, and I am every other Tuesday at 7 o'clock. So I will catch you all in 2 weeks. So again, I appreciate you all joining me. Thanks so much.